So I got to check out the SEQTRAK at NAMM, and I was really impressed with its groovebox functionality, but also that it's got all kinds of Yamaha synths built in it. But just how easy is it to get started? Well, let's open it up and find out. So from my time with the SEQTRAK at NAMM, it was clear this thing has a ton of features, but it also seemed like the easiest way to get started was by using the app. It gives you a screen for the SEQTRAK, and seems like it would make learning it a lot easier. So let's get that synced up first. So we can move over to all sorts of things. Master effects, our drums, these are these sounds. And then we have synths and samplers. So these are our little performance ones. And then this is the sequencer part. You can do mono, poly, or chord. You have this sample track. So it looks like it's 500 MB of sample total time, but I think it's like 16 seconds per sample. So let's see what we can do. I want to see if we can kind of get to maybe a new project. So if you hit settings and go to project, now we're in our project settings. So let's change that BPM. Let's try like 97. Now all of this should be in or accessible without the screen, but I gotta tell you, it's really cool to actually just have kind of a screen that we can use. And this is all wireless. I just connected it via Bluetooth, which is pretty crazy. So I think we'll start with the DX. Okay, so if we move this top one, that gets us to our sound. Let's put on chord. So we drop the octave using this octave button. Let's add some reverb. Oh, nice. We have a low cut. Let's go over to our kick. So we'll probably have to figure out how to extend the pattern as well. While we've got it, let's at least get some drums sequenced. What I'm trying to see is if there's a way I can like move the timings. Oh, here we go, micro timing. Nice. So we can get this all kind of off. Let's go and see what other kicks we have. Okay, that's a decent kick. I'm looking for like a nice lo-fi kind of kick. Okay, I like that muffled kick. We're gonna use that, and let's go back over here. I'm gonna up the low end a bit. And then effects. Look at this, we've got lo-fi. There we go. Dope. That's a nice kick. Okay, cool. Well, I like all of these per pad effects, and per pad EQ means we can do filtering and stuff like that. That's pretty cool. If you want to add a bit more variety to each track, you can extend the pattern or bars by hitting the bar length button on the SEQTRAK, or by doing it in the app as I'm doing. Okay, now I think we figured out the bar thing. So if we go over to this, let's go to pattern. Here we go. And there's our pattern. Wow, can we go in and actually like change? Oh, look at that. Wow, that's actually pretty crazy. We can go in. See what we have over here. I kind of like that. Okay. That works. Now let's get some kind of like little lead. I keep wanting to hit that when I guess you need to hit sound. Let's see what kind of keyboards we have. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, let's see if we need 2 bars for that. Yep, we do. Okay, I assumed we were going to, but I was hoping we wouldn't, but that's all right. So we'll go, where do I get to pattern? Let's go up to 2 bars. Perfect. Okay, now I want to go, because I think we have per track effects basically. So let's go in and change this to a delay. So I want a delay that syncs though. Let's do cross delay, and let's see. Okay, so I want to find one that we can tempo delay. That's probably one that's going to be synced. Yeah, there we go. There we go. We don't need chord on. Let's see if we want to do... Oh, we have send effects, that's right. Let's see, what are our send effects? So we need to find out how, is it in master maybe? Send effects, here we go. There we go. Now I want to go in and that works better. Sometimes less is more, especially when it comes to hi-hats. We didn't actually tweak the bass much. Let's see what other bass sounds we get. Okay, I like that one. That works. We're trying to keep it simple. I actually think we're gonna call that track there, pretty much. The last thing that I want to do though is go into that DX. Oh yeah. There we go. The other option we could do is, instead of chorus, we could add like a lo-fi. But I like that. I like that a lot. Let's just go in. I want that kick to be a little louder, and then I want to see... There we go. Get some reverb on that snare. I'm going to put a little reverb on the kick, a little on the hi-hats, and then a lot on that shaker, and just a little bit. Oh yeah, what do we have with the sampler? Okay, so we could play that for like a transition. That could work. Little transitionary part or something. Hold up. Oh, look at this. We have all these samples. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, I actually want to put that in. Okay, so let's go in sound design. Okay, so what we've done here is this is adding a little background. If I mute Yeah, okay. I got it. All right, so if we were to talk first impressions, this takes a little more getting used to, I think, because they've crammed so much into this, and then using the screen really helps. If you have some sort of computer or tablet or phone or something that you can get the app on, it makes working on here incredibly accessible. Having a screen that does everything this can do, but in an easier format, it's kind of like training wheels, I guess, to get started. I really like being able to have a screen that I can reference and then learn on. For now, I'm pretty stoked with the track we made. The amount of sounds that are in this SEQTRAK is crazy, and they all sound really good. I mean, we barely scratched the surface, and I already found tons of sounds I like, so we have to favorite them. I saw there's a couple ways to do that. You can favorite the patterns and stuff, or not patterns, but the samples you're finding or presets. I think what we need to do next, though, is really experiment with the sampler. Sample some sounds in, use the mic, try to put some sounds in here and things like that. I see a lot of potential here. All right, so that is my first beat with the Yamaha SEQTRAK. Next up, we're gonna talk all about the sampler, and it's actually a pretty interesting sampler once you understand the caveats about it. So that's up next, and then after that, we're also gonna talk ways to make the most out of the SEQTRAK if you are new to it. So be sure to subscribe if you haven't already for that, and if you have any questions regarding the SEQTRAK, let me know in the comments and I'll cover it in one of the upcoming videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.